asked my mom to be our surrogate, and she said yes, but only because she wanted to destroy my marriage. I was at my parents' house when the doctor called and told me my eggs were no good. Years of endometriosis had destroyed them. I hung up and started crying. My mom stopped doing dishes and dried her hands. What about a donor egg? She asked. I shook my head. We can't afford a surrogate or egg donor. Mom sat down across from us and looked at my husband Dustin for a long time. I could carry the baby. It would be my egg, so the baby would still be related to you. I wouldn't charge you anything. I started crying harder. Mom, are you serious? She reached across the table and put her hand on Dustin's arm. I want to do this for you both. Dustin looked uncomfortable. That's incredibly generous. Are you sure? Mom smiled at him. I've never been more sure of anything. At the 12-week ultrasound, Mom asked Dustin to come back instead of me. The father should see this. I sat back down. They were gone for 30 minutes. When they came out, Mom touched Dustin's arm. Did you see the way the baby moved? That was for you. After that, Mom started texting him constantly. How are you feeling about fatherhood? Do you think the baby will have your eyes? I felt the baby kick and thought of you. I confronted her at Sunday dinner. Mom, why are you texting Dustin so much? She was cutting a tomato and didn't look up. The father should be involved. You'd understand if you'd ever been pregnant. The knife hit the cutting board hard. At 18 weeks, she started calling herself the baby's mother. I overheard her at the store telling the cashier about my daughter while rubbing her belly. When I corrected her, she rolled her eyes. I'm growing this baby. I've earned the title more than you have. At 20 weeks, she invited Dustin to lunch without telling me. He went to be nice because she was carrying our baby, but he came home shaken. She spent 2 hours asking about my childhood, my ex-girlfriend, stuff like that. She didn't mention you once. Then she touched my hand and said we were bonded in a way you could never understand. That night, Mom called him at 11 p.m. I'm having contractions and I'm scared. Can you talk to me? He talked to her for an hour. The next morning, his phone had 7 texts from her. Thank you for being there. You're going to be such a good father. I feel safe with you. At 28 weeks, she showed up with paint samples and a crib catalog. I'm setting up the nursery at my house. Which blue do you like, Dustin? He stared at her. Why are you setting up a nursery? She laughed. The baby should stay with me while you two adjust. Babies need their mothers and I'm the one carrying it. I stepped between them. The baby's staying here with us. Mom's face went cold. She looked past me at Dustin. Is that what you want? He nodded. Yes. She stormed out. At the door, she turned back. We'll see what happens when the baby comes. Mom went into labor at 34 weeks. She called Dustin first. By the time I got to the hospital, he was in the hallway shaking. His phone was in his hand. I have to show you something, he said as he pressed play. I could hear my mom's voice. This is our baby, Dustin. We created this together. My egg, your sperm, my body. Your wife is just a bystander. I carried this baby. I'm the one it knows. We can raise it together. Just us. I've been in love with you since the day she brought you home 5 years ago. I said yes to this because I knew 9 months together would make you see that I'm the one that belongs with you, not her. You feel it too. I can tell by the way you look at me. Leave her and be with me. We can start over. Just you, me, and our baby. I grabbed the wall as I listened to 7 minutes of my mother confessing she'd planned this from the beginning. She wanted him to leave me and raise the baby as a couple. She gave birth 3 hours later. When I held my daughter, Mom was screaming from the bed. She's mine. My egg, my body, my baby. You can't take her. She tried to fight for custody, but the surrogacy contract we had signed destroyed her case. My dad filed for divorce after hearing what she'd done. My daughter will never know about the woman who carried her and tried to seduce her father.